Alright, we have to reshoot that. So, welcome back to the channel for the second time. We're doing 2020 Hyundai Palisade. First customer, first client. You don't know. One of our friend them is Zoe. So, yeah, we just so get right into it. We're doing oil and we're doing oil filter. And we're gonna do a small detail on it too because it have a little bit of dirt. Alright, everybody, we'll get the car. You know what I mean? It's up in the air. Oh, I should have my flashlight. Where's my flashlight? Hold on. Yeah, it's on jack stands. It's nice and safe right on the subframe. So we're gonna go somewhere around behind that splash guard there. That should be the old drain plug. That one right there. So yeah, right somewhere around there. Yeah. So we're gonna get that done and check back in, so stay tuned. Okay people, we got it flowing, and look at that, chocolate rain. Yeah man. So yeah, my nose was frozen, but yeah man, that's why we say change your oil, people. When it's brown like that, it's not good. It's like, imagine you use mouthwash to rinse out your mouth, but instead of spitting it out, you just keep on swishing for days with the same mouthwash. That's what it's like when you don't change your oil. You're just fucking recycling the cleaner and the lubricant, and it breaks down and it loses its properties, and then you have catastrophic engine failure. So change your oil. I mean, make sure you clean off the bolt just in case there's any sediment or anything like that, any metal shavings. And this washer right here, I recommend you change it every time, just because it's one of those things where it's like, you don't want a leak, right? You don't want to spend all this time doing a job. For example, that panel there, that had to come off before you could even pull the drain plug, because the oil would just slosh around and make a mess. So it's like, when you're in there, just do it right and get it done with, and don't have to worry about it again. So we're cleaning this off. We're gonna change that washer. We're gonna change the oil filter as soon as that's finished draining. And there is a big O-ring on this oil filter, different side. It's a canister oil filter, so it's like, yeah, you take out the filter element out of the housing and replace the element instead of changing the whole oil filter like what Civic, where it just uses that one single. So yeah, we're doing that next. Also realize never give you guys a good look at the car in the shop. So yeah, for those who don't know, new to the channel, this is the new setup. This is the shop, and I mean, we have a D16 over there for the turbo build, you know what I mean. And yeah, simple setup, you know what I mean. Big heavy vehicle, but the jack management no problem. We have both jack stands under there on the subframe. We did a shake test, it's not moving, so it's completely safe. So don't get at me in the comments, don't try me with the safety, bro. I don't mess around. So yeah, see it there, old washer, new crush washer. So you know I wasn't talking, you know what I mean. Alright, as you can see under here, the oil is almost pretty much done. So I'm gonna dry that off and install the bung. Yeah, and we're doing it. We're just going finger tight. No power tools. Yeah? Boom. That's nice. Yes, oh my get shit for doing this. But I don't really care, man. I'm only doing it with the wrench, right? I'm only going hand tight because I don't have a torque wrench that is capable of measuring such small increments. I only got the big boy for the wheels, so that's what's going in. Clean that up, right as rain, and then we're gonna get to this guy. This is the oil filter right here. That's the housing. So it uses what I believe to be a 27 millimeter. So we have a 27 millimeter right here. It's a 12-point socket. So what do you know? The internet didn't lie. Yeah, we just cracked it and it's bleeding, man. It's bleeding, so I'm gonna let that run for a while so I can contain the spill. I know if I pull that right off, it's just gonna bleh. So yeah, let that chill out, and yeah, we'll get back to it. Alright people, so here you have it. This is the old oil filter, that's the new one. So we're just gonna remove this innard and put this one in, and we're gonna change the O-ring that's right around the band here, and yeah, make it like new. Before more I picked up my record to show you, look there. My gosh, on the shiny tools, big old glob of oil. Yo, people, the job is done. and it gone and everything sorted out. We never get to film anything else because we're crunched for time. But I clean the car after as well. We only get to do a section of the car, so you don't know. I go do a full detail upon that later on. But the main thing what we did a sort out today was the servicing. Vehicle has been serviced. The aisle was, you see it in the video, it was black, chocolatey, and the filter done. So you know what I mean. She's back on the road. She's safe and sound. And yeah, satisfied customer first one. You don't know, in the books, documented, so on the seat. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna just see the progression. You know what I mean? We have one more client. We did a diagnostics today. We check our fuses. It's a 2012 Dodge Journey. Complaint is the wiper is set vertical, not moving, and the switch doesn't move it. However, the switch activates the windshield washer around the back, so that's working. They tell me so the circuit right there, so that the controls is okay. And to them, I check the fuse for control that, and the fuse was good. So we're thinking the motor itself might be defective, or there might be something else going on in there, because when we check the panel that covers that tailgate, it wasn't clipped in on 2 points. So it tells me somebody was in there already, because we don't see that kind of defect from the factory on those vehicles. Like, I haven't seen it, you know what I mean? Most of the times you see something unclipped like that, something so major, it's usually been tampered with before and then just wasn't reassembled correctly. So something there. Might be a can of worms, might not be. So we're gonna figure that out. Hopefully tomorrow we get to disassemble it. You know what I mean? All goes well in the morning. And yeah, we're gonna get to test the motor itself and see if that works. We're gonna bring the power probe, you don't know, we're gonna try activate it. If it not work, we're gonna see if any broken wires, any broken connections, you know what I mean? And determine whether or not we need to buy the part, because the goal is to figure it out without necessarily just throwing money at it. You know what I mean? Because we see that very often, where the first reaction is to buy the part where you think is defective, install the part only to find out that it didn't fix anything. So we're doing it step by step, you know what I mean? Practicing from the mistakes that we make, you know what I mean? All lessons, and shouldn't say mistake, you know what I mean? But yeah, people, that is it. You don't know. Thanks for watching. It's a little bit longer form video, so you know what I mean? Big up anybody who make it to the end. If you don't know, if you make it to the end, you can, like, I don't know, do some kind of emoji if you symbolize it, so it's like only a small amount of people know what going on. Is me, so like do the fist emoji, you know what I mean? Boom, thing off your face, is me. So yeah man, take it easy. You don't know. Peace out. Have a good one.